in the Atlantic coast of Colombia. Sits at the crossroads between Caribbean Sea and the mouth of Magdalena River. It's a navigable river that connects 70% of Colombian population. Our city, Barranquilla, was not found, was conquered in a group of a trading post and meeting point, and gained importance during the start as a republic, as the river became prevalent method of transportation between our capital, Bogota, and the rest of the world. Exports initiatives in the late 19th and early 20th century, such as tobacco and coffee, used the river and the port of Barranquilla, helping it to become a stopping point for ships and voyages to the rest of South America. With commercial trade and transit came a great influx of the immigrants from Europe and later from the Middle East, which gave Barranquilla its most important asset, our cultural and historical mix that breeds a population eager to learn and embrace new ideas and treat every visitor as if it had been there all along. Our people led Colombia and South America in various enterprises. For example, the first commercial postal flight in Colombia, the financing and building of a modern sewage and aqueduct system in the late 19th century with the underwriting of US banks. Most importantly, the birthplace of an organized football in Colombia and home still to our national team who plays the World Cup qualifiers in our city. Today, Barranquilla has a metropolitan area of more than 2 million people and leads Colombia GDP growth, as well as the city with the lowest unemployment rate between major cities. We are ready to work with oil and gas sector and help you take advantage of the opportunities that light off the Caribbean coast of Colombia, and a strong partnership between the public and private sector present here today enable us efficiently meet the demands of economic development. As the hinge that divides the Caribbean coast, our port lies at the halfway point of all current offshore blocks in the region. Our port system spans in 22 kilometers and has various private and public terminals that can support the expansive needs of onshore bases for the industry without fear of running out of leg room. It also has the capacity to receive cargo inland throughout the Magdalena River or throughout our connection with 459 ports in 122 countries. We are, in fact, the largest multipurpose port system with a capacity to handle oversized non-conventional cargo and liquid bulk with ease. 4 of the 9 international fiber optic and communication cables that connect Colombia with the rest of the world pass through Barranquilla and are interconnected through a robust fiber optics ring network, giving us redundancy and backup. 2 million plus passengers a year and daily flight that take you to the US in less than 2 hours and a half, as well as Panama and Bogota in less than 1 hour. Our industries and services are diverse nature, which means that there is a vast network of support companies that range from certified metal works, laboratories, to financial services, which service Barranquilla and the Caribbean region. During the last 5 years, more than 300 companies have made new or additional investments of over $2 billion, creating around 11,000 new jobs in Barranquilla. As we said earlier, we believe our people, as well as our geographical position, is our biggest asset, and because of that, we have currently one of the best qualified public school systems in the country and a vast network of more than 15 public and private technical and university-level institutions serving more than 250,000 students yearly that come to Barranquilla to learn and to progress. Our education institutions are at your service to identify and design the training needed to give you the manpower required to make your operation in the region into efficient profit centers.